Welcome to History with Herodotus, where we delve into the vast expanse of human experience, navigating the intricate tapestry of time and uncovering the secrets that have shaped our world. Today, we embark on a fascinating journey through the annals of history as we explore the captivating tale of the rise and fall of the Aztec Empire. This epic story is one of grandeur and tragedy, of mighty cities and devastating conquests, of a people who forged a civilization that would leave an indelible mark on the course of human history. In the heart of Mesoamerica, where the majestic pyramids pierce the sky and the whispers of the past linger in the wind, the Aztec Empire was born. But to understand the ascent of this mighty empire, we must first venture into the depths of time to an era when the seeds of Aztec greatness were sown. It is a story that begins over 2,000 years ago, with the arrival of the earliest inhabitants in the Valley of Mexico, a fertile and enigmatic land that would eventually give rise to one of the most powerful empires the world has ever known. The valley, cradled by the majestic Sierra Madre Mountains, was a place of breathtaking beauty, where lush forests, shimmering lakes, and mighty rivers created a verdant paradise. It was here that the first migrants arrived, drawn by the promise of fertile land and abundant resources. These early settlers, skilled farmers and artisans, laid the foundation for the complex societies that would eventually emerge in the region. As we walk through the misty dawn of Aztec history, we find ourselves among the Olmec, a mysterious and enigmatic people who are often regarded as the earliest civilization in Mesoamerica. The Olmec, with their colossal stone heads and intricate ceramics, left behind a legacy that would influence the course of Aztec development. Theirs was a culture that revered the power of nature, where mighty rivers and volcanoes were seen as manifestations of divine energy. The Olmec legacy would eventually give rise to a multitude of city-states, each with its own distinct culture and traditions, yet all sharing a common heritage that would ultimately coalesce into the Aztec Empire. Among these city-states, one name stands out: Teotihuacan. This majestic metropolis, with its towering pyramids and grand avenues, was a beacon of power and sophistication, attracting merchants, artisans, and warriors from across Mesoamerica. It was here, in this magnificent city, that the seeds of Aztec greatness were nurtured, where the arts of war and statecraft were honed, and where the vision of a mighty empire began to take shape. As the centuries unfold, we witness the rise of other powerful city-states, each with its own unique character and contribution to the evolving tapestry of Mesoamerican culture. There is Tula, with its imposing warrior statues and intricate metalwork, Monte Alban, with its majestic architecture and sophisticated system of writing, and Cholula, with its towering pyramid and vibrant marketplace. Each of these cities plays a crucial role in the unfolding drama of Aztec history as they interact, conflict, and eventually coalesce into the mighty empire that will soon dominate the region. As the city-states of Mesoamerica continued to evolve and interact, a new power began to emerge on the horizon. In the early 14th century, a group of nomadic warriors, known as the Mexica, arrived in the Valley of Mexico, seeking refuge and a place to call their own. These skilled fighters, led by their legendary leader, Tenoch, would eventually found the city of Tenochtitlan, which would become the capital of the Aztec Empire. The early years of Tenochtitlan were marked by struggle and hardship as the Mexica fought to establish themselves in a region dominated by more powerful city-states. However, through their military prowess and strategic alliances, they slowly began to build a reputation as a force to be reckoned with. In 1350, the Mexica formed an alliance with the neighboring city-state of Texcoco, which would prove to be a crucial turning point in their fortunes. This alliance allowed them to gain control of the valuable trade routes that crisscrossed the region, providing them with access to exotic goods and precious resources. As Tenochtitlan continued to grow and prosper, its leaders began to develop a sophisticated system of government, which would become a hallmark of Aztec civilization. The Mexica established a complex hierarchy, with the emperor, or Huitlatlani, at the top, and a network of nobles, priests, and administrators below him. This system allowed for efficient governance, as well as a high degree of social mobility, as individuals could rise through the ranks based on their merit and achievements. One of the most significant events in the early history of the Aztec Empire was the reign of Emperor Itzcoatl, who ruled from 1427 to 1440. During his tenure, the empire began to expand rapidly as the Aztecs conquered numerous neighboring city-states and incorporated them into their dominion. Itzcoatl also oversaw the development of a powerful and efficient military, which would become the backbone of Aztec power for centuries to come. As the Aztec chronicler Fernando de Alva Cortés would later write, Itzcoatl was a great and wise ruler who expanded the empire and brought prosperity to his people. The mid-15th century saw the rise of another notable emperor, Moctezuma I, who ruled from 1440 to 1469. During his reign, the Aztecs continued to expand their empire, conquering the powerful city-state of Tlatelolco and incorporating its inhabitants into the Aztec population. Moctezuma also oversaw the construction of numerous public works projects, including the famous aqueduct that brought fresh water from the nearby mountains to the city of Tenochtitlan. As the Aztec Empire continued to grow and prosper, it also became increasingly complex and sophisticated. The capital city, Tenochtitlan, was a marvel of engineering, with its intricate system of canals, bridges, and roadways. The city was home to a vibrant marketplace, where merchants from all over Mesoamerica came to buy and sell exotic goods. The Aztecs also developed a rich cultural heritage with a strong emphasis on art, literature, and music. As the Spanish conquistador, Hernán Cortés, would later write, the city of Tenochtitlan was a wonder to behold, with its towering pyramids and grand architecture. Despite its many achievements, the Aztec Empire was not without its challenges and conflicts. In the late 15th century, the empire faced a series of devastating droughts and famines, which weakened its population and created social unrest. The Aztecs also faced external threats, including the rise of rival city-states and the encroachment of European explorers on their territory. However, through their resilience and determination, the Aztecs were able to overcome these challenges and continue to build their empire. In 1481, the Aztecs suffered a significant setback with the death of Emperor Tizoc, who was succeeded by his brother, Ahuitzotl. The new emperor faced numerous challenges, including a series of rebellions by subject city-states and a devastating flood that destroyed much of Tenochtitlan. However, through his wise leadership and military prowess, Ahuitzotl was able to restore order and stability to the empire, paving the way for the next phase of Aztec expansion. As Ahuitzotl's reign came to a close in 1502, the Aztec Empire was once again on the brink of significant transformation. His successor, Moctezuma II, would face the greatest challenge the empire had ever known, the arrival of European conquistadors. Led by Hernán Cortés, the Spanish invaders brought with them diseases that decimated the Aztec population, as well as superior military technology and tactics. The Aztecs, despite their valiant efforts, were ultimately unable to withstand the onslaught, and in 1521, the capital city of Tenochtitlan fell to the Spanish. The fall of the Aztec Empire marked the beginning of a new era in Mesoamerican history, as the Spanish established their own colonial regime. The legacy of the Aztecs, however, endured, and their culture continued to influence the development of Mexican society. As the historian Matthew Restel has noted, the Aztecs were not just conquered, they were also incorporated into the new colonial order, and their traditions and customs continued to shape the lives of their descendants. In the centuries that followed, the Aztec Empire was remembered as a golden age of Mesoamerican civilization, a time of great cultural and scientific achievement. The Spanish conquistadors, who had once sought to erase the Aztecs' history and culture, now sought to claim it as their own, and the Aztecs' mythology and symbolism were incorporated into the iconography of the Mexican state. Today, the rise and fall of the Aztec Empire is remembered as a testament to the ingenuity and resilience of the human spirit. The Aztecs' achievements in architecture, engineering, and astronomy continue to inspire wonder and awe, and their legacy can be seen in the modern-day culture of Mexico and beyond. As the Mexican writer and philosopher Octavio Paz once said, "The Aztecs were a people who lived in the presence of the gods, and their civilization was a manifestation of that presence." The study of the Aztec Empire also serves as a reminder of the importance of understanding the complexities of human history. The Aztec story is one of both grandeur and tragedy, of great achievements and terrible losses. It is a story that challenges our assumptions about the nature of civilization and the course of human events. The Aztecs' legacy can be seen in the modern-day struggles for social justice and cultural preservation, and their story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of respecting and honoring the diversity of human experience. That's all for today's History with Herodotus. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, remember that to understand the present, we must first understand the past.